Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tanya. Please take a moment to subscribe and press the bell icon beside it to get notified whenever I upload a video. I have moisturized my face 30 minutes before, so I am starting with my brows first. I am combing my brow first with a clean spoolie, and then with the Benefit eyebrow pomade I will fill in my brows. Now with the clear gel I am just fixing the brow hair so that it doesn't budge the whole day. Now with the help of a concealer I am cleaning underneath my brows so that I can make my brow more prominent. Never use a very creamy concealer for this purpose. So now I will do my base makeup first and then I will come back to my eye makeup. So for the primer I am using a silicone based primer today. This will blur out all the pores and fine lines on my face and give me a clean canvas to work with. If you have extremely oily skin, please go for a silicone primer during the summer. This will make your makeup long lasting. Now for all the dark circles and hyperpigmentation on my face, I am using a concealer from MAC. Always remember, this concealer should be an exact match to your skin tone or at most can be a shade darker than your skin tone, but never choose a concealer that is lighter than your skin tone for this purpose, because it will make your hyperpigmentation or dark circles appear ashy. If you have a clean skin and don't have any hyperpigmentation or dark spots, you can skip this step. For foundation I am using our favorite Fit Me foundation from Maybelline and I am in the shade 230. So I'll apply the foundation in dots with the help of my finger first, and then with the same damp beauty blender I will blend. As you all know already, this foundation gives a beautiful coverage. It's long lasting, it's natural looking and is also budget friendly. So what else can we ask for? Now for highlighting I am using a concealer from Makeup Revolution. You will see me using this concealer always because this is right now my trail product. Concealer gives a beautiful coverage and does not crease, so I always reach out to this. This can be used as a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape also. Take your time to blend the concealer properly. I am using the same beauty blender. This concealer should be always 2 shades lighter than your original skin tone. Now I will cream contour, so I am using a stick concealer from NY Bay. I will use the same damn beauty blender. Just follow the direction in which I am blending the concealer. I will be coming up with a detailed video on how to highlight and contour your face very soon, so please stay connected. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get the notification whenever I upload the video. I have also planned to do a detailed video on how to do your brows, keeping it as natural as possible, and also how to do your base so that it becomes really long lasting during the summer. Now to set the entire face I am using Maybelline loose powder. I am using the same damp beauty blender to set my base. Now to lock and seal everything I am using a setting spray. This is a mattifying setting spray because I have oily skin. Now for contouring I am using a bronzer today. This is from Sugar. All the products are mentioned in the description box below along with their buying links. Please check the description box for the products. I personally like matte bronzers, so I am using this bronzer from Sugar Cosmetics. You can use any bronzer of your choice. I will highlight my face further with the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in the shade NC25. If you have already done baking, you can skip this step. Applying so many powdery products won't make your face cakey because the setting spray coming up next will take care of it. I will use the setting spray once again. Guys, I'll be using two eyeshadow palettes today. One is the Huda Beauty palette and the other one is the Morphe 35P. At first, I will apply the Maybelline gel liner all over my eyelid up to my crease line. Now with the brown shade from the Huda Beauty palette, I will draw my crease line and blend the black without leaving any harsh lines. Now with a bigger blending brush, I will take a lighter brown shade and blend the edges further. This will be my transition shade. Now I will take the dark green color from the Morphe palette and apply it all over the black gel liner that I have used earlier. Now with the dark brown shade from the Huda palette, I will intensify my crease further and blend it again with a clean blending brush. Now I will smoke out my lower lash line with the same dark green color, and then I will just diffuse the edges with the brown. I'm highlighting my brow bone with a highlighter from Maybelline. This is in the shade Molten Gold. I will be applying some glitter in the inner corner. So for that I am using a two-way gel from Miss Claire first, and now I am using some golden glitter. I am only focusing on the inner corner. I will not spread it much. Now with a clean brush, I am just dusting off any fallout from the glitters. Now for my lower and upper waterline, I am using the Lakme Absolute Kajal. You can use any kajal of your choice. Now before applying falsies, I will curl my natural lashes and apply a good coat of mascara on my upper and lower lashes. So here I have applied my falsies off camera. Now for blush, I am using the iMagic blush palette. Now to highlight my face, I am using a highlighter from Maybelline. This highlighter gives a very beautiful glow. It doesn't look like an artificial glow on your skin. Rather, it makes your skin glow from within. Now for my lips, I will go with a nude color from Nykaa Matte to Lust liquid lipstick. So here is my makeup completed. Now I'll go to the saree draping part. At first, pleat the saree neatly from the pallu side and then just check the length and secure it with a safety pin. Now take the other end of the saree and start making pleats like I am doing. Make sure the pleats are not very broad. Now secure the pleats with safety pin again. Now I will bring the other end of the saree in front of me by making a circle, but I will not drape it. I will just tuck in the other end in front. Now just measure both the sides and make sure they are of equal length and point out the center. Now I will just take each side and keep some loose ends and start tucking the saree. Go up to the center at the back from both sides. Now take the rest of the sari that you are left with and start making pleats. Don't make them too broad. After making the pleats, just tuck that in the center. Now grab a belt of your choice and put it in your waistline and you are done. Hope it was easy to follow. Here is the completed look. I have paired it with a straight pant. Here is my completed makeup look. Hope you all like it. Please comment below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to give your valuable suggestions so that I can improve myself. All the products I have used are mentioned in the description box below with their buying links. I will see you all with a brand new video next week on Tuesday. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and share this video with your friends and family if you like it. Thank you so much for watching.